Okay, it looks like Brian is up first. He says, I just bought Syndication Networks and RYS stacks for 3 clients. First time using the service. I've been through Syndication Academy, so familiar, but wondering, should I get the Syndication Network set up in full first so I can give all the properties to build the RYS stacks? Yes. Short answer, yes. And what are best practices for providing the best links, content, data, etc. for getting Syndication Networks and RYS stacks set up? These clients have websites, GMB, some Web 2.0 properties and content. I see the forms to fill out to get them going, but just asking your advice to optimize the setup and then how to self-manage and add value afterwards using the RYS Instruct guide that comes with it. Thanks. Okay, so yes, absolutely. I recommend getting the Syndication Network first, as we talk about in the battle plan. That is the process. Our step-by-step procedure is to start with the Syndication Network. That's always the first thing that we do. Once that has been delivered, then you order our drive stack. That way you can include your Syndication Network properties. As far as what to include in the orders for a Syndication Network, really all you need is a logo, your primary URL, your money site URL, or if it's for a YouTube video, it'll be, a YouTube channel, then it'll be that. But you want to provide an RSS feed too. Something else a few people have asked recently that have the Press Advantage, their own subscription, or that have been doing Press Advantage, press releases through MGYB, that when we set up an organization page for you, or if you have your own, like I said, your own subscription and you're managing your own accounts, then they also have an RSS feed. And that's something that you can include and have, applets created for your Syndication Network also. And that's something that's very, very powerful, so that you can syndicate those press releases. So keep that in mind, guys. That's a feature available in MGYB, for the Syndication Networks. But definitely get those first. Provide the logo, the money site URL. Just fill out the form and give it what it's asking for. As far as content, you don't need any content. The content is going to come from your blog when you're posting or publishing content to your blog. It's going to get syndicated to the network. For your drive stacks, I'll let Marco talk on this briefly too. But for drive stacks, you don't need any content either. You just need basically a handful of your money site keywords, your primary keywords, product and or service keywords, and then we do everything else. Marco, can you talk about that?
Yeah, well, with keywords, it depends on whether they order one of our keyword gigs first, right? Or if they're going to provide us with the keywords. Mm-hmm. So that's a depend scenario. On as with anything, that's a depends, right? How much information you want in there. We do collect information, as you saw, from the contact form, but I mean our VAs are trained to go out and look for relevant content, because when it comes to an RYS, a drive stack and a G site, it doesn't matter. We actually want to mirror your money site, so whatever's on your money site, you want that on the drive stack to push relevance from drive and the G site over to your website. That's all we're concerned with. Sometimes the G site will rank, so we do try to make it as good look as good as possible. But I don't see anything that you necessarily have to do with the RYS stack except provide the information that we request or order it from us. And yes, by all means, submit your T1 branded as part of the URLs that you want to push relevance to, because that really helps. And then when you do link building, it really helps to have that spread throughout the drive stack.